Okay, so with that, I think it's finally making sense why Yukari was so determined to find out the truth about 10 years ago, and why she was so resentful of Mitsuru for hiding things from her. Now think to what Ikutsuki said last night as well. That's all I'll say for now. But what I was going to say is, this feels like a giant mood whiplash, but what we can do now is, we can do the home shopping channel for the first time! Hey, seeing as we actually know Tanaka in real life, do we get a discount? Although I really don't think that we need a discount for, want a discount for this now that we've learned what he actually sells. Yeah, unbelievable prices on just complete uselessness. Mech safety shoes, yeah. If it weren't for the fact that I know that's an accessory and thus will actually do something, I'd think it was just normal shoes, or even just a few bits of cardboard stuck together. 3 super diet food for only 10,000 yen. Well, we do have a lot of money. Yeah, that's quite a lot of money. Might as well. Of course, no discount at all. And I wonder if we'll even get a chance to see him next Sunday. But yeah, this is the first time we've been able to do that for a long time, because we haven't had a Sunday date today. So, 25 days until the next full moon already, and those days are going to go quite quickly. I want to see if there's anyone around. I doubt there will be, since, thanks to most of those cutscenes, we know that everyone is, yeah, Gary Stu knows where everyone is today. Most of them are in their rooms or out, or, oh, hi Fuka, you're not in your room. No. Yeah, so, you know, we have a bit of a psychic sense that tells us I don't think anyone's studying. So, remember, yeah, how I said we'll be locked out of Tartarus for a while, so I wanted to get as much done as possible on Friday? Yeah, that's why. No Tartarus yesterday, no Tartarus today, and then we're going to hit exams, and there'll be no Tartarus during that, so then we'll be hitting plot events, so yeah, we actually are locked out of there for a while. But first, what's really important, on the next episode of Phoenix Ranger for the Manor. Episode 21, Trash Monster on the Move, don't litter, kids! Yeah. Of course, they have to shoehorn awkward morals into them. Don't you just love it when kids shows just randomly put in... I can't take credit for it, but I mean, I love the, there's a video on YouTube I watched that was talking about edutainment games, and it was like about how a lot of edutainment shows at the time were like, hey kids! You know how it's bad if you dump, like, a bunch of polluted chemicals into the sea? Don't do that! By the way, recycle your newspaper. Again, I can't take credit for that, but that was their joke, but that was a pretty funny video. But yeah, today we're actually going to be, well, seeing is not the right word, but we'll be doing the social link with Maya today. So yeah, let's spend the entire day playing the MMORPG, which also means we won't get to save today, which is somewhat unfortunate. But yeah, make sure you have a matching persona. Also, I actually recently realized Lunavale Hospital is actually from Persona 1, and I believe it's from the dodgy hackjob original American localization, that thankfully now no longer exists. Oh, okay. So, apparently, guys like younger chicks is actually the best thing to say here. Okay, then. Wait a second. Random all capitals. Huh. That doesn't exactly sound like bragging. It sounds like she doesn't like the situation she's in. Oh, wow, really? And you can say anything here. Maya is amazing. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite social links in the game. Mrs. K. Well, at least they're not balloons. Well, our school's full of some pretty bad teachers. At least the teachers are better than that other school out there. Yeah, it's an important part of her day. Something she said, though. Nah, it's probably nothing. So, yet another rank up for the Hermit Arcana. Oh, it's a shame there isn't actually much of this social link left to go because this is amazing. Oh yeah, wait, oh yeah, there was actually an MMO somewhere here. At the moment, I'm not entirely sure I want to know what DVDs she rented. But yes, the plot events keep continuing. It's been a pretty busy day. Busy few days, actually. They just keep on coming.
It's good to see you again.
Oh no, of course it's you.
How long has it been since we first met? Time passes so quickly.
It has been quite a while.
So, how's life as a Persona user?
Pretty cool.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Apart from a mysterious creepy boy suddenly appearing and invading our dreams.
I remembered something else about the coming of the end.
Oh joy.
It all goes back to an occurrence that took place many years ago.
The number you're looking for there wouldn't happen to be 10, would it? Because if it is, yeah, I think we know what happened.
10 years ago, if I remember correctly.
Oh, of course. Bingo, got it in one.
Hey, didn't your parents pass away about 10 years ago?
Hey, isn't it really creepy asking something like that out of the blue?
A persona is like a mirror, which means a persona user can never escape from his true self.
And if they try to, it turns into a monster and tries to kill them.
Regardless, I will stay with you.
And that's what I was afraid of.
Because we're friends.
And with that... Yeah, remember how I said that I get a bigger boost of Pale Rider if I waited a few more days? Yeah, so today we get our next plot-mandated rank up of the Death Social Link. And if you look at what it says it raised to... It was 1 before, it's now 3. Like I said, the Death Social Link actually skips quite a few levels. Probably because it ranks up so infrequently. Oh, he's not going to suddenly show up again to say, I'll come again. I'm always watching you. Yeah. Very creepy. We're already almost at a half moon. We're also already almost at exams. Yep, finals tomorrow. Finals of this semester, at least. Yeah. I know in my school, exam results were generally a fairly private thing, and if a student did really badly, it's more something that the teacher would talk about with them in private rather than make it public. Oh, okay. More of this. It's been a really long time since we got one of these, but anyway, always stay awake. Gary Stu's listening. He's like, yes, so glad I didn't fall asleep. This is the absolute best class for Gary Stu to be in. Something tells me Gary Stu's already kind of done that in the Emperor and Empress full moon with Yukari. So today, is Yukari saying anything different? No, she's still talking about exams, and we still don't have much that we can really do in terms of the school. Oh, hi Junpei, what are you thinking about? Yeah, it's not a good time to be studying for exams. Now that we've learned one of our classmates, knows about something that could cause the end of the world, and her grandfather was responsible. Anyway, today we're going back to the shrine. Because, yeah, we are doing a lot of Hangman. Today's Hangman rank up is actually kind of special, though. Also, today, you need a matching persona, so if you don't have one, go and buy Inugami from the compendium. Hopefully you have Inugami in there at this point. It's pretty easy to get one with shuffle time. But I have something better than Inugami. I have Orthrus. Striped shirt with capital letters? Huh. Right on cue, a person in a striped shirt has appeared. Wow, yeah, he really doesn't look so good. Not sure if you are. And I'm pretty sure you can actually say anything here. Clearly he knows her. Okay then. I think he really should get checked. He doesn't look too good. That's kind of an understatement. Oh, someone's saying when you can meet a certain person? We know what that means. This won't actually pay off for a little while, though. So, back to takoyaki time. But yeah, another case where we get the option to access another social link through one. Thankfully, her cheeks aren't falling off. Part of me is wondering whether this is an intentional shout-out to Super Mario RPG or not. It actually might be. And then it got depressing again. Again, really jerkish options here, but I'm sure he'll be there. Well, yeah, this is going into depressing territory quickly. But we're already rank 3 of the Hangman Arcana now. Yeah, just be careful when you do laundry, or some of the Fire Emblem Awakening fandom will think you're an evil abomination who deserves to die. Because apparently doing laundry is an inexcusable crime to them. And even more plot events. Awkward silence.
You know, it's almost summer break. Do you have any plans?
Oh yeah, we plan to just stare at each other resentfully for a while. Nothing major.
I wish I could go to the beach. Hot sand, cool breeze, babes in bikinis.
Well, your mood turned around pretty quickly.
Man, it sure would be nice. Somewhere in the south, where the water is crystal clear. But first, we have exams to worry about. Ugh, what a drag.
Well, it's always good to have holidays to look forward to after the exams.
Now, you'll be fine. But yeah, I'd love to go somewhere famous for its beautiful beaches, like Okinawa.
Kind of interesting, because Shisai is actually native to that mythology, so we've kind of got something related to that place.
Well, it's not Okinawa, but how about Yakushima?
Mr. Chairman, I didn't realize you were here.
Suddenly, Pun Man appears.
I happen to be in the area, so I thought I'd drop by and tell you my schedule for next week. Mitsuru, your father will be vacationing in Yakushima during the break.
He will.
You'll all have some time off after exams, right? Why don't you go and pay him a surprise visit?
Okay.
Seriously? We're gonna go on a trip? Yes! Beach babes, here I come!
And suddenly, mood has lifted. Awkward silence gone.
Ugh, men.
That's a pretty good line, though.
How about it, Mitsuru?
But my father is a busy man. I don't want to ruin his vacation.
Don't worry. No father would be upset with a daughter who came all that way to see him. You've all done a great job. You deserve to relax for a while. We already know when the next operation will be, so it should be fine.
Yeah, as long as we don't stay there until the next full moon, we should be fine. And yeah, everyone could use a break.
All right. I guess everyone needs a break now and then. Let's do it.
Woohoo!
We're going on a trip, yay!
The beach. I should design a special training regimen.
Of course you have to turn it into that.
Dude, I am stoked.
I have to go buy a swimsuit.
Hey, don't worry. I got an extra pair you can borrow.
Nice try, man.
Are you going to swim too, Ikutsuki-san?
I'm afraid I can't. I'll turn to dust if I'm exposed.
I love how it just cuts off with that. Like, of all the things, it's like, I'll turn to dust if I'm supposed to cut off.
Senpai?
Meanwhile, more plot events.
Sorry about the other day. I got a little carried away.
Don't worry about it. In a way, it's only logical that we go to Yakushima. The chairman said that no one who was responsible for the accident is still alive, but in reality, there is one witness who survived.
There is?
My father.
Senpai.
Now I see why she kept this to herself. This must have been really hard for her. But hey, you're still here. And yeah, so because of that, we are now still locked out of Tartarus. Well, that's good to hear. Anything on the news? Okay. I thought that was supposed to give you bad luck. Well, it makes it easier for you to trip. So with everyone busy studying, I think it's time to save here. But, the next day, it's gonna be exams. And yeah, doing the MMO on Sunday, I just realized, locks you out of doing the Tower social link that night as well, because the MMO somehow uses up the whole day. So that's unfortunate. We won't be able to see him for actually a little while, because exams are gonna happen, and then it's gonna be beach trip time. There's actually not much to do on Monday nights in general now, so I'm going to go ahead and equip a persona that I want to get boosted strength. And you know what? I may as well go for the one with Getsue. I was just thinking for a second if I could do another stat, but really all they have available is strength, agility, and I think maybe... Oh wait, no, only strength is available today. No, it's Sunday where you have all the different stat boosts. And we were not able to get the stat boosts yesterday because we had to spend the whole day playing the MMORPG. Which is always annoying. Also robs us of a tower day. But anyway, you know, I just thought of something. Now that our Mondays are free, I could try and get started on this. One of the prizes is a Ganesha Bank. Only 200 yen. I suppose I can give up the strength increase just to do this. Of course, yeah, they're always rigged. Oh, we can actually keep playing it. Nope. Oh, this sound's gonna get annoying. Yeah, like always, these things are pretty much designed to eat your money and nothing much else. Okay, we got a Ganesha Bank. That is, I believe, an item you can give as a present, but I don't know if it shows up here or not. Yeah, it does, okay. What I want from that is Jack Frost dolls, and it doesn't actually use up time, so I can actually do this. It's still very annoying, though. The Jack Frost dolls are required for an Elizabeth request, and you need 3 of them, and you can only get them from the Crane game. So, be prepared to sink a lot of yen into that. I've heard that in Japan, Crane games are actually much more skill-based than Western machines. The Western ones are pretty much completely 100% rigged, but ones in Japan apparently actually have some element of skill to them. I think they had to change that because, under certain, basically, if they'd made them, like, slip according to luck, they would have legally been considered gambling. So, yeah, they actually had to do that. Sadly, no change was ever implemented, at least where I live, where they are completely rigged. But anyway, it's exam times. So, 5 days. Let's get started. And we get to hear the exam music again, which is oddly catchy for something that would... a period of time that is normally horrifying in any high schooler's life, especially a high schooler from Japan. Oh, hey, it's Mr. Edogawa. We remember this, don't we? Although role-playing is pretty hilarious, but yeah, it is dowsing. Now, there's no way we're going to actually top this exam, but we're going to try and do as best we can. Topping exams is going to come later because, yeah, academics is taking ages to rise. I'm actually getting a little worried about academics. Okay. Oh, okay. I remember this. And yeah, jellyfish and not devilfish, so it would be octopus. So yeah, naturally, most of this week is scripted. No social link time here. Oh, this question's obviously going to be about samurai. Japanese history. So, this one. Remember this one? Remember what he said at the very end? He mentioned a particular name that was not the main name that he talked about in that lecture. It is Minamoto no Yoshitomo. Yoritomo. Yeah, anyway, I was mistaking that for someone else. But yeah, I know these two people, mainly from Pokemon Conquest, but also other things. They did not establish the Kamakura Shogunate. He established the Tokugawa Shogunate, obviously, so it's this guy. Date Masamune, though, is pretty cool. Just trying to think for a second, what was his signature Pokemon in Pokemon Conquest? I know Staraptor was the other guy, but what was his? I think it wasn't Braviary, was it? Okay, yeah, once again, example of a comma splice. I went, but I slept, which we don't do in this playthrough at all. I was bored, but I passed. I'm smart, so I don't study. Again, methinks just putting subliminal messages in these. This one's the comma splice, though. Hang on a minute, the subject listed on that question... Nah, again, it's probably nothing. And look at all that sweet, sweet red area in the days. That means days off school. We're about to come to a huge cluster of them. I dread to ask this, but... Well... Yeah, we're gonna have a chance to soon. Though, honestly, I prefer the colder months. Well, not the really cold months, but I don't really like the very, very hot months. Again, in Australia, summer is very hot, though people from other countries tend to consider most of the year hot over here. Last day of exams. Yeah, so this one is purely based on your academic stat, and ours is not the best at this point, so... I'd say we did, like, somewhat above average. I don't know, maybe B plus range or something like that. Just guessing. No way we could have topped this one, but that'll be for later. For now, though, I completely understand how Junpei feels here. This is pretty much me after any period of exams.
The dark days of testing are finally over. The sun is shining bright.
So, how'd you do?
Hey, check it out. I aced PE.
Ah.
Well, that pretty much answers the question.
A real man doesn't dwell on the past. I'm thinking ahead to Yakushima.
Of course you are.
Oh yeah, that's coming up soon, isn't it? Are you ready?
How about you, Yukari?
Me? Not really.
But you will be. Shut up, Gary Stu.
I guess I should be more enthusiastic, huh? Hey, I don't have practice today, so do you want to do something?
Well, that's kind of rare.
Sounds good. Where are we going? If you need to buy a swimsuit, I'd be happy to help.
Something tells me she's not going to respond well to that.
As if.
Well, you know, it could be worse. It could be Teddy offering to help you shop for swimsuits.
Alright, give me a sec. I'm gonna go grab my stuff from the locker room. Oh, I'll invite Fuka, too.
Oh, it's going to be a big gathering then.
Hey. I know I've been kind of a dick lately. But we're still cool, right?
I like that he's acknowledging this. I'm used to it.
Thanks, dude. Anyway, that's all history. It's you and me now, bro.
This is just why...
Alright, let's get going.
Anyway, this is just why I like Junpei's voice acting so much. He does comedy well, but also drama. Today, though, however, is completely plot events, so no social link time today. And oddly enough, you think today would be a full rank up since we're going out with the whole team, but it actually isn't. Also me whenever I finished exams.
Freedom at last! What should I do now?
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll think of something.
That sounded
Hell yeah, I will.
oddly snarky coming from her.
Hey, what are you doing here, Akihiko-san?
Yeah, I'm not sure you invited him as well.
Ikutsuki-san called me.
Oh, okay.
I think he wants to talk about a new candidate.
Right, because if he comes with us, we're gonna get mobbed by hundreds of fangirls.
Does that mean another person is going to join?
Maybe.
Fuka!
Oh, I haven't seen you for a while.
What's wrong, Natsuki-chan?
Do you think you can stay after school with me for a mandatory study session? There's like no one...
I thought exams were over.
Oh, you're going back to your home today, huh? Okay, then never mind.
Hey, wait! It's alright, let's go. Sorry, I'll see you all later back at the dorm.
Nah, she needs to spend time with her friends too. It's fine. They seem to be getting along pretty well.
I'm really surprised at how much she's changed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're referring to Natsuki there. I was thinking about just how she used to be and how she has turned around.
Ah, friendship. How beautiful.
Oh, look, it's the pun man.
Adolescence is such a wonderful thing. So full of vibrancy.
Mr. Chairman!
Oh, hello. I just stopped by to pick someone up.
Someone?
I might as well introduce you to him now.
Maybe this is the new candidate you've been talking about?
Hello.
Akihiko, you seem to have some kind of a reaction there. And we've seen this guy before, much earlier in the game, in an optional conversation over at the shrine. He was talking to Yukari and Junpei there.
Oh, hi, Ken-kun. What's up?
You know him?
He doesn't leave during the break because of his circumstances.
I was about to say, Akihiko, you know him?
Oh, I heard about that. Something about his parents.
So, yet another person in this game who's had bad things happen in their family.
It was only me and my mom, but she got in an accident, and she died.
Well, that pretty much makes you no different to most of the rest of us.
It happened 2 years ago.
Well, it didn't happen 10 years ago, that's a first.
Right now, one of his distant relatives is paying for his school expenses. But staying at the elementary school dorm all by himself isn't proper for a child his age.
No, definitely not.
So, I decided to move him to your dorm for the summer.
Wait a minute. He's considerably younger than all of us, and...
To our dorm? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Exactly.
Why, of course. He has the potential.
Oh, okay then.
Then he's the new candidate?
Yes. But as you can see, he's still just an elementary school student. So it is merely a possibility for now.
I don't think mere possibilities exist in this game. Akihiko really doesn't seem to like this, though.
Are you Sanada-senpai?
He clearly doesn't like you. You might want to back off.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about you. You haven't lost a boxing match yet.
Yeah, well, it's nice to meet you.
Not only does Akihiko know him, he actually doesn't seem to like him much at all. And in fact, Akihiko's probably echoing a lot of the fan sentiments because, yeah, Ken is not exactly the most popular character in this game for various reasons, but we'll get to that much, much later. For now, let's think about the beach. Yep, it's almost summer break. But yeah, our summer break is mostly going to be spent fighting shadows. Because there's going to be a full moon during the break. So, we actually can go to Tartarus today, and you won't be able to go for a little while. Like I've been hinting at a few times, once we go to Yakushima, we're going to be hijacked by plot for about 4 days. So, we won't actually be able to access Tartarus for a little while. At the moment, though, I think I'm fine as far as going to Tartarus. The main reason is, like I hinted at earlier, I'm going to put off going to Tartarus until after Yakushima because, well, I'm not going to spoil it, but... Heck yeah! We did okay, I think. Okay. Ah, of course you used it to make a joke. He's probably used to it by now. I guess so. But, you know, something tells me we're going on a vacation in a game like this. It can't all be, relaxing time. Yeah, well, I guess losing a parent at such a young age will do that to you. Akihiko really doesn't like this. Obviously, he has his reasons, but we'll see why later. Okay, so people other than us are trying to do something. Unfortunately, they're gonna turn up absolutely nothing, because, yeah, obviously only people who understand the supernatural are able to deal with that, so it's pretty much all on us. Anyway, now, tonight is gonna be our last opportunity to... Well, actually, not our last opportunity to save in a while, but, if you want to do anything as far as the city goes or anything like that, you might want to do it now. Because we're not going to have access to here for a few days after this, and tomorrow is a Hermit Sunday, so we're not going to be able to do anything tomorrow. So, now, tonight's really all we've got for a few things. Like I said, if you're feeling behind on Tartarus, you actually might want to go tonight. Let's just say that a lot of this month is skipped over, so there isn't all that much time to get this segment of Tartarus done. I'm going to be putting off until after Yakushima for reasons, but anyway, nighttime routine now.